All right, this is Shon Gerber again with Reduce Cyber Risk, and this is part of my CISSP Exam Questions. This is RCR exam number 3. This is part of Domain 1, Security and Risk Assessment. As you all know, taking your CISSP exam can be a challenge, a significant challenge, and so therefore, as you know, there's plenty of things out there on what you should study as it relates to taking the test. Well, you need to check out the CISSP training that I provided on udemy.com. And again, this is one of the key aspects around exam questions that'll be part of that. You have udemy.com and CISSP. And these are incredible opportunities for you. You can get them at a great price, but this is just a plethora of content for you to be able to use. All right, let's get going. So, as we're talking about the questions, what is a security mechanism that is typically put in place to ensure that data is not compromised? Okay, so what do we do on this? And this is a security mechanism, so what should you do? Well, A is a honeypot. B, intrusion detection system, otherwise known as IDSs. C, encryption. Or D, host-based intrusion detection system, or HIDS. You just call them just HIDS is kind of what they've been typically talked at. But those are the 4 different options: honeypots, intrusion detection, encryption, or host-based intrusion detection systems. And the answer is C. Encryption is commonly used to ensure that data is not compromised in both transit and while sitting at rest. Now, this could be on databases, it could be on file shares, it could be in all kinds of places, but typically what happens is encryption of some form is used to protect the data as a security mechanism to ensure that it's not compromised. And you'll see this over and over again. Now, when you do this, though, the one key thing to keep in mind is do not let the encryption keys be in the same location as your encrypted data. Sometimes I've seen that where they go and they say, well, you know what, we encrypted our data, but they kept the encryption keys right there close. So it doesn't really help you a whole lot. It's like, I'm going to lock you in jail, but I'm going to leave the key inside the cell with you. Oh, have a nice day. No, that doesn't work so well. So again, what is a security mechanism that is typically put in place to ensure that data is not compromised? C, encryption. That is it. Okay, and the next question, when a device or / capability is considered high availability, it means that the system must remain available. Okay, that makes sense, but when should it remain available or how long? Well, A is most of the time. Okay, that's most of the time. B, a large part of the time. Okay, that's a significant part, but it's probably more than most of the time. Or maybe not, maybe it's less than that. C, all of the time. Or D, only when necessary. Now, again, when a device capability is considered high availability, it means that the system must remain available most of the time, a large part of the time, all of the time, or only when it is necessary. And the answer is C. If high availability is required, then the device or capability must be available all the time. And so that's set up. Usually you have multiple systems that are in place, multiple firewalls, multiple switches, whatever it might be, that's designed as high availability. If one dies, the other one flips over and it is operational. And so, but that could be, it doesn't have to necessarily be a hardware. It can be all kinds of things. But if you were defining that it's high availability, you need to have a capability that's set up so that it's available all the time. And that would be like 99.99999%, right? So whatever that 9 is, 13%, that, dot 13 nines, if that's it, but that's pretty solid. But again, that's what you need to decide as you're dealing with high availability. Again, when a device or capability is considered high availability, it means that the system must remain available. And that would be all the time. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. This is from Reduce Cyber Risk and Shon Gerber. You can check me out at udemy.com. That's my CISSP certification. Shon, yeah, that's S-H-O-N, Gerber, G-E-R-B-E-R. Like the knife or the baby food, or if you really have a bad day, the toilet. All right, I hope you have a great day. You also can check it out on reducecyberrisk.com, CISSP-training. Have a great day. We'll catch you on the flip side. See ya.